this happened at about 3 times in the 1 hour, right? And people were running when they see a jellyfish flying through the air, and it stunk like the Bribie passage, right? Anyway, next thing we know, he's got the shits with it, and he said, I'm not going back out there like this. And I said, all right, no worries. Anyway, we met this bloke, and he said to me, he said, I don't like that bouncer over there that you've got here. I said, yeah. He said, you're the cunts throwing the fucking jellyfish at him, aren't you? I said, okay, you got us. He said, well, how would you like me to do a shit on the bonnet of his car? I said, yeah, all right, do that. And he goes, I'll just go next door to the bakery and I'll get a big curry pie.
2 curry pies.
2 curry pies. He ate a big curry pie, 2 of them. Within an hour, it had gone through him like a steam train through a tunnel, you know. And anyway, this bloke went out and squatted in the middle of this bonnet of this bloke's car and done a dirty big turd. It was like a kilo.
Oh,
turd.
fuck me.
This bloke's bonnet, right?
It's like a bonnet scoop sticking up off his bonnet.
And he come back in, told us, he said, it's done. I couldn't believe it. And anyway, after work, we all fell silent until after work. And this bloke came in, he said, you wouldn't believe it. He said, someone's done a shit on the bonnet of my car.
The manager's
And I went out and had a look, mate. It was a turd as big as your head on this bloke's car. And anyway, I said, all you can do is get the fire hose.
It's 3/4 the size of a cow pat.
Yeah, it was big. It was a big turd. Me and Greg were sitting there looking, going, who would do that? You know, like, fucking hell, mate, look at the size of that turd. And anyway, he got the fire hose and he blasted off, went all down the vent, at the front vent near the air conditioning thing. He turned on, the whole thing stunk to shit house. And he never caught on. So, the poor bastard, I feel sorry for him, mate. But that, you know, some nights we were that bored that's what would happen, right? You do little pranks like that to keep us amused.